Hey folks, welcome to my channel number pen. So there we have the problem on the screen. Integrate the following with respect to x. We have 1 divided by square root of x plus 3 minus square root of x minus 4. So what we've been given is dy by dx and we've been asked to find y, right? I know that my y is not in a very simple format whose antiderivative I know from first principles. But then I know that this expression can further be simplified by a simple process of rationalization, right? So let us apply rationalization first and see what we get. So I multiply and divide by square root of x plus 3 plus square root of x minus 4, right? This is what I get post rationalization. I know that I can combine both the terms in the denominator, right? Because they are of the type a plus b into a minus b, which is nothing but a square minus b square, right? So my a square minus b square is nothing but square root of x plus 3 the whole square minus of square root of x minus 4 the whole square, right? So my square root of x plus 3 the whole square becomes x plus 3 minus square root of x minus 4 the whole square becomes an x minus 4, right? So I have an x plus 3 minus of x minus 4 in the denominator. Let's keep the numerator as it is. Now when I look at my denominator, I know that my x gets cancelled and I have 3 minus minus of 4, which means I have a 1 by 7, right? So I can pull out that 1 by 7. So now I know that I have my y in a much simpler format because this is a function of the type x to the power n, right? And when I say x to the power n, my n here is half, right? Because I have a square root and I know that square root of x plus 3 or square root of x minus 4 is nothing but x plus 3 to the whole power half and x minus 4 the whole power half, right? So let's go down and write our y. I have now simplified it through rationalization and my y is nothing but integral of, I know that I can pull out my 1 by 7, keep it aside. This is what I get, right? And on this, I can apply the sum rule. I can further simplify this. My y becomes 1 by 7 times integral of square root of x plus 3 plus square root of x minus 4 times dx is nothing but integral of square root of x plus 3 plus integral of square root of x minus 4 dx, right? So all that we have done is applied the sum rule of integration. And now it becomes a lot more simpler to us because I know that my square root of x plus 3 is nothing but, I'm going to do it in the same step, is nothing but x plus 3 whole power half, right? And similarly, my square root of x minus 4 is nothing but x minus 4 to the power half, right? Now I'm going to paste down the two rules which we will use to solve the rest of the problem, right? One is integral of x to the power n dx, and the other is how do we solve integral of f of ax plus b when we already know integral of f of x, right? So these are the two rules that I'm going to be using. If integral of f of x dx equal to g of x plus c, then my integral of f of ax plus b dx is equal to 1 by 8 times g of ax plus b plus c. And the other one is integral of x to the power n dx equal to x to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c, right? So now let's pick up the first expression x plus 3 the whole power half dx, right? So how do I go about solving this using these two identities, right? So I know that my f of x here is x to the power half, right? Which means my g of x is nothing but x to the power 1 plus n divided by n plus 1, right? So which is nothing but x to the power 3 by 2 divided by 3 by 2, which is nothing but 2 by 3 times x to the power 3 by 2. And in place of x, I have x plus 3 for the first expression, right? So what is my ax plus b? My ax plus b is nothing but x plus 3, which means my b equal to 3 and my a equal to 1, right? So my f of ax plus b, which is nothing but f of x plus 3, is nothing but x plus 3 the whole power half. So in this case, what is my g of ax plus b? G of x plus 3 is nothing but 2 by 3 times x plus 3 the whole power 3 by 2, right? So now that's the case for my first expression. Now I go to the second expression, which is x minus 4 the whole power half. And I know that it's very similar to x plus 3. So this is what we have for our second expression. So I have my g of ax plus b for both the first and the second expression. And all that I need to do is go back and plug it into my y, right? So when I plug it into my y, I should remember that I have my 1 by a. And thankfully, our a in this particular case is 1, right? For the first expression, x plus 3, we have a equals 1. And for the second expression as well, our a equals 1, right? So I have 1 by 7 times my integral of x plus 3 the whole power half is nothing but 1 by 8 times g of ax plus b. I can ignore my 1 by a because it is 1. And I already worked out my g of ax plus b, which is 2 by 3 times x plus 3 the whole power 3 by 2. And similarly, I have this for the second expression as well, which is 2 by 3 times x minus 4 the whole power 3 by 2. So there we are. I know that I can express my final answer in a slightly better manner. I can pull out my 2 by 3, and 2 by 3 into 1 by 7 becomes 2 by 21. There we are. I hope you found my content useful. Please do subscribe to my channel and support.